Your CEO went to Harvard. Alyssa Heinerschneid, she went to Harvard. Like, you get more Harvard folks, but you don't get people who understand who you are. And this is something that Billy Bush, who is an heir to the Bush family, as in Anheuser-Busch, and just came out with a whole book on his family. This is something that he keeps highlighting in interviews. He was on with TMZ the other day. He spoke with Tommy Lahren on Outkick just recently. I want you to listen to this because he knows who the customers are. He said his family knows who the customers are. And just think in your mind here, maybe this is the answer. I don't know. But like under current leadership, current management, this brand is going to have a hard time.
Yeah, I think InBev doesn't understand who their core drinker is. It's a Brazilian-based company that really doesn't live here in America. My family and family reigns. I talk about the history of my family. One of the things they did, they got out on trucks. They got out and met with their customers. They knew who their drinkers were. They were with the bar owners and the restaurant owners and the liquor store owners and talking to these people day in and day out. Even my dad at 89 years old, 90 years old, he was still going to the bars selling Budweiser back in those days.
There you go, right? It's not that hard. You have to love your customer too. You have to understand your customer, know your customer, be one with your customer. You can't look down on your customer. You cannot look down on your customer. And that inherently was the problem here with Alyssa.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And in doing so,
through all that evolution of that brand, you really destroyed it because you didn't understand the heart of what it was to be a Bud drinker. Like my friends in St. Louis knew. So this company can't figure out what to do. You can introduce all the camo cans you want. You can keep coming up with new Clydesdale commercials. You can play all the country music you want, but your beer drinker feels very betrayed. So interestingly, this Billy Bush, not that Billy Bush from the Anheuser-Busch family, he had a kind of solution here. I want you to hear it and weigh in on the comments below or in the live section right here. I'd like to hear your reaction because many of you probably think nothing can save this. Here we go.
I urge that company, InBev, if they don't want that brand any longer, sell it back to the Bush family. Sell it to me. I'll be the first in line to buy that brand back from you, and we'll make that brand great again.
There you go. There you have it. So maybe he could get a group of buyers together. Maybe just buy the Budweiser, right? Because they got all these other things. Modelo, as I said, now the #1 beer, which is run by Colson Moores, one of the companies that I talked about is the obvious trade, right? In the days that this was first unfolding, because, well, it was going to benefit. People can very easily switch to Coors Light or Molson Coors or as they did Modelo. And that's exactly what has happened. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.